talk about the situation that happened in New York, Upper West Side, with a hostess at, I believe it's a pizzeria. And there were a lot of people there in line. They said that she was attacked because she asked for proof of vaccination. And this is the first time that I heard of it. Maybe I haven't been paying attention, but I didn't know in New York or even in other states, or what other states are saying that you have to provide, the little card when you go get your jab, right? So I didn't know this was a thing, but a fight broke out. Obviously, the woman was not happy about that. In service work, because I've done it myself, not as a waitress or hostess or anything like that, but providing customer service, I've done. It's very stressful. You have to deal with people and their attitude. I don't like it at all. That's why I remove myself from the situation, and I try and keep myself as far away from it as possible. But I have questions because this is a little video of a fight that broke out. My question is, did the tourists know that this was something that they had to provide when they were there? And also, I have a question of what was said between the group, or between the woman and the hostess, because sometimes, and I recently experienced this, people in customer service work can be extremely rude. Their demeanor, even if you are nice. Now, I can understand people having an attitude with the person that is causing problems or being disrespectful to them. But when a person who knows your situation in customer service comes to you trying to be pleasant because we understand, then we get this nasty attitude, even though we're trying to make an effort not to be like, people are when they do disrespect service workers. Then we get that same attitude and energy, then it can be off-putting, and it can irritate you to be like, the person who is very disrespectful, because it's like, okay, I made this effort. You don't recognize, I'm trying to be nice and pleasant. So I would like that respect back because I understand. But a lot of people, they want to get out of the house. They are on edge for whatever reason. I remember when people were working, and before this whole pandemic started, people were like, I can't be at home. I can't spend time with my spouse. I can't spend time with my children. I can't give my pet attention, and I wish I could be home more. Now, with this, you are home more, and you want a divorce from your spouse, you want to kick your kids out of the house or strangle them, and you want to get rid of the pet. Just make it make sense. I swear. I don't understand it. I actually like being at home. I felt that way. I didn't like being in the building in my job, and I like being at home. But this situation was interesting because I feel like I need more of the story of what happened, because I don't know what this woman said. I don't know her tone. I don't know her demeanor. I don't know if she asked for this from other people before servicing them. That's the biggest question that I have. Is this something that she asked the people before them, and that could have triggered the fight? Do they feel like they were singled out? I don't know. But if any more information comes out, I'm going to go ahead and try to make another video about it, because I am questioning this situation. I mean, I know people are on edge, but just, asking for a card and then saying, I can't let you in unless you have it. Personally, I would have been like, okay, I'll just take my business and I'll take my money somewhere else. And I do feel like the situation is trying to push a certain agenda. It's being put in the media. It's trying to push a certain agenda about people who may have pause about getting this in their body. And they're trying to paint people who say they're taking time to look at the research. They may have reservations and they haven't done it yet. They are trying to paint these people as the ones who are passing on this virus. They are trying to paint these people as anti-jabbers. They are trying to paint these people as the villain. In our society, you always have to have a good guy and a bad guy. and it's really unfortunate that a situation that's basically should be the choice of the person, what they want to put inside their body, in a situation that you have to do what's best for you. And this is a medical situation, is playing out in the media like it's a game. This is not funny. All vaccines and medications and drugs, they have side effects, and you as a person, as an individual, have the right to weigh whether you want to take that risk or not. And now they're trying to take people's livelihoods away. In my current position, because I work so closely with the medical field, even if you work from home, they are trying to enforce this. Even if you don't work with patients, and they're trying to enforce this. And it's very interesting that I heard someone say, mask protect even up to 50%. So why do, when you go to the hospital, people do wear protective gear? But anyway, to me, it just seems like this is a situation where they're making it them versus us. They are trying to make this thing something that it shouldn't be, because it should be personal choice. As much as people don't like it, you can refuse medical services. You can refuse medications. Doctors just recommend that, if you are ailing or have this illness or disease, you should get this treatment. That doesn't mean you have to. Honestly, if you're in of good sound mind, you can go ahead and get the treatment. If you don't want it, you can refuse it. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I saw this on a more liberal channel, and there were some comments underneath that video where it was very interesting that, people are defending people who don't wear masks in stores. We know what they look like. They are defending people who they want to go into an establishment without wearing a mask. They defend them. But under here with this specific video, and I think you know why they had such harsh... They said they wanted these people to go to Rikers. They said they wanted these people to get 5 years in prison. They were basically saying, in a way, they should have complied and then walked away. That is very freaking interesting that they can say that about these people here. It's unbelievable. This was assault. They need to go to jail. The police should have beat them up. And you can guess who said that, right? It's very funny that these same people do not have the same energy for this situation. You see, these people are protesters, they're Americans, they are fighting for their rights, you know, they this is their Capitol building. They're not thugs, they're not rioters, they're not criminals, even though they're committing a criminal act. They are so for walking the blue line, and you need to comply, you need to comply. Damn it, you need to comply. Yet they stormed the building, broke out windows, stole property, and did all kinds of things. And they are hardly getting a slap on the wrist for what they did if you look up some of the cases and what's going on with these people. We all know if that was, a deeper tone of person, there would be just body bags everywhere. But I just wanted to juxtapose the two situations where I saw comments underneath that video saying they need to comply, they need to go to jail, they need 5 years, they need to be underneath the jail for life, but these people are patriots and Americans and they did nothing wrong. They are heroes to some people, they were emotional and all of that. It's just the same BS. Even in this climate, even with everything that's going on, the disasters and this pandemic, they just keep on being the same degenerates and having that energy of they should be given privileges, and then those people with a deeper skin tone, if they look the wrong way, they should be punished. So I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.